See, we're monitoring. Chat, do you want to confirm this? Are we talking? Can you hear us?
Hello, hello.
I will just go and stream myself and just see.
Hey. Hello, hello, hola.
It's weird. I hit the record button because I can record externally from stream on another like a card and stuff, and I think that's what screwed it up this time. I don't know why, but
Okay, Psyche says ye, also AFK.
oh, cool. So you can hear us. Good. All right. So,
All right.
yeah. Why don't you go ahead and start from the top?
Alrighty, so starting at King of Dads, we have 4 kings right now. We have Dylan, Diz, and Bevan, all from the PP team. Lovely gentlemen, great dads or fatherly figures. Followed right behind them is Uncle Iroh, just top tier dad, great character, love the guy.
Yes,
Then after that we have Top Poppy, which is Alfred from Batman, or DC in general. Uncle Phil, not Uncle Phil, Carl Winslow, my bad, sorry.
Carl Winslow, don't disrespect the man.
Uncle Phil is going to be up there by the end of this. He is also going to be up there.
Yeah, this is true.
But yes, Carl Winslow, and then Goofy, followed by great dads who are hot. We have Aizawa from My Hero Academia, Clint Barton Hawkeye, Deadshot, played by Will Smith, Duke Leto Atreides. We've got Goliath from the Gargoyles. We've got Hakoda from Avatar. And we've got Great Dad. We've got Giles from Buffy. In the Good Dad tier,
Now,
we've got...
the weird thing is, like, do we not have anyone in Great Dad category? Because, like...
We added that at the very end.
Okay.
So I put Giles down there, and now we have it so we can fill it as we go.
Okay. All right. Got it.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Continue. I'm
But,
sorry. I was like, this is blank.
No, you're good. Dude. So we've got, in the Good Dad tier, we've got Agent K, Aragorn, Chaz Finster, Clark Kent Superman, Captain Silver from Treasure Planet, Bob Saget's character Danny Tanner from Full House, Elrond from Lord of the Rings, Fat Gum, My Hero Academia, and Ethan Winters from the last 2 Resident Evils. Then we have Dojima from Persona 4 in the Dad exclamation point tier, Geralt of Rivia, Gimli, Son of Gloin from Lord of the Rings, and Hagrid in Dad quotations, like Dad? Tier, we have Bob Parr, Mr. Incredible.
No, it's not like question mark Dad. It's like Dad. Like
Dad.
you did Dad.
You are a dad.
You did
are you
Dad.
A dad.
Yeah.
We've got Bob Parr, Mr. Incredible, Avatar Aang, Bo's dads from She-Ra, Blitz, Dante from Devil May Cry. Oh, Blitz from Hell of a Boss, Dante from Devil May Cry, Dr. Venture, Elroy Patashnik from Community. Then now we're getting into the low tier dads, the bad dads. We've got Bright Noah from Gundam, Cleveland Brown, Elliot Stabler and Finn Tutuola from SVU, Hades from Hades Game. Entering the terrible dads who are hot, we have Blackbeard from Our Flag Means Death, Batman, Bruce Wayne. We have Kazim, who is Aladdin's father from the 3rd Aladdin movie, Dracula from Castlevania. Right beneath them, terrible dads, Giovanni, Goku, and Grandpa Garp from One Piece. Worst possible dad so far is Ego. That could change. And on fire dads, we have Anakin, Darth Vader Skywalker, and Enji Todoroki Endeavor from My Hero Academia.
And that's where we start today with Hal from Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah. Did they have a last name in Malcolm in the Middle?
That is a great question. Let's go ahead and consult the internet.
Because as far as I remember... Oh, go ahead.
There's got to be a Malcolm in the Middle wiki.
Oh, there has to be.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
There is. Here we
Like
go.
it makes enough memes, right?
Hal Wilkerson.
Hal Wilkerson.
Also, can I just say shout out to the photographer just
Yeah.
abusing the 90s fisheye lens?
Mm.
They
Like-
really like that.
Seriously. Also, his quote is, "I hate children." Boy, Hal is just making a very good argument for himself.
He's already making a good argument. He is a father of 4. Everyone in his family has something going on. He is. I don't even know how to explain him. My gut reaction, I don't think he's a good dad, but I don't think he's necessarily a bad dad.
I wouldn't say. I say he is in somewhere between quotation mark dad and exclamation point dad. Like there's dad
Yeah.
and there's dad.
Yeah,
I-
dad and dad.
Yeah, like he is like sitcom dad, but he's not
Yeah,
bad sitcom dad. Like, you know,
yeah,
you're
Yeah.
Cleveland or you're Peter Griffin.
yeah. He's better than them, definitely. He's there in his kids'
Yep.
lives. He, as far as I remember, he actively tries to help all of them at various points do things. But there are also points. There's a great meme of he barges into the kids' room and is like, "Hey, I will give one of you $5 to own up to this thing I broke," and then you hear Lois screaming, just like, "Oh my god!" And it's like $10. It's like, "This one, your good son," and then takes him away. Like, "I got him, honey." So that's funny. That's some good sitcom dad. I think we can put him in quotations, dad.
I honestly agree. I think
Yeah.
Hal is dad material. He's a dad. He did his daddest, and that's kind of all that really matters.
Yeah.
So next we have Han Solo.
Han Solo.
Mm.
Boy, this one's gonna take a while.
You do have the 3-minute timer in
Oh
access,
yes,
right?
Okay,
I
wait.
forgot. We need the timer, don't we?
There's
Mhm.
one thing we need to establish for Han, though. Are we going with the Han that is displayed in most recent movies, or are we going with the old AU Han?
So like the old extended universe stuff.
Yeah,
Remember,
like before Disney got permits on it, and we're like, yeah, actually,
like, yeah, God, that's tough because what does Disney call that the stuff that's not canonical before they bought it? Or it's called Legends?
yeah, I think
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah,
Because I know nothing about the extended universe stuff from Star Wars. The Legends stuff, I am in the dark on.
It's
I
called
don't
Expanded
know.
Universe.
yeah. So
So
what
do we count Legends? I don't even know. Also, hello, Cave.
Hi, Cave.
There's a lot of Legends, but I can tell you with some certainty the Han in Legends is going to be better probably than the Han in the actual movie.
The canon.
ones. Yeah, the canon Han was kind of redeemed at the end, but kind of just also, I don't know.
Yeah, because Canon Han, he had a kid after the events of the original trilogy, and then raised that kid until Jedi age, and then he went off, turned evil, then Han ran away and did smuggling for the next 20 years.
Went back to his old ways.
What was this kid, Kyle Katarn, or what was his kid's name?
Kylo Ren.
No. In Expanded, not
Oh,
in
okay.
canon.
He had 2 children actually, a boy and a girl. What was it? They had the same like letter in their names. Like their names started with the same.
I'm gonna Aiden Solo, something
Aiden
like that.
Solo?
No, it's something. I want to say it started with J. It was
Jaden.
No,
Jaden.
there were two of them. There was a boy and a girl. I remember that much. He and Leia had 2 kids, a boy and
John
a girl.
and
Child Legends.
Jaina
Jaina
and
and Jason. Thank you. Yeah.
Thanks, Dave.
There we go. Okay, I was like, I couldn't remember that. So, what is Jason? So let's look up. That is the Malcolm in the Middle wiki. We don't need that anymore. Look, wiki.
Oh, you always need the Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah,
wiki.
sorry. Honestly, the Malcolm in the Middle wiki is like bookmarked. I load up Firefox and it's right there. I need to know everything about the Wilkersons, okay?
Today I learned their name was the Wilkersons.
Today I learned it. All right, so I know I got the book somewhere. I'm one of the nerds who legit read some of it. I
Nice.
kind of remember some of it, like Heirs of the Empire. I know that at least. But
There were a lot of them. That's a thing, right?
there's
they were all by
there's a
different-
lot of them.
There wasn't just like there was probably like on like an alpha timeline. There was also like other authors who took in other directions.
Yep.
But you know, I don't remember everything. I never read a lot of those books. I just sort of know a little bit about it all.
The one book that I have on my shelf over here that's actually not technically Legends material, but it's actually canon is oh fuck, what is the name of it? It was like one of the first books they came out with after The Force Awakens.
I don't.
Talk. I'll be right back.
Okay, I will talk about canon Han Solo just so we have a like standing point. I'm thinking like he was there for Kylo, and then when Kylo was like already pretty fully bad guy, he still tried. He still like went up to him, tried to be supportive, tried to like help him to the light, and then he ended up getting shanked.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking maybe dad exclamation point, because I don't think that justifies good dad, but he's trying in the
Yeah.
screen time that we see him in a dad capacity.
It's like, do we just judge what we saw, or do we judge like what is implied? That he pretty much was like, oh, we had this kid and things went bad. Well, time to run away. Because he pretty much left Leia to like,
Yeah.
he and Leia had a falling out. They didn't work on things. The kid ended up bad place.
This book, Aftermath.
Mm.
I have this
Yeah.
one. I never read it, never finished it, but I have it.
Mm-hmm.
But it takes, I know it's canon and it takes place after Force Awakens.
Hey, Acorns, the guest star has ended.
Oh, the fuck? Not enough memory? That's the fucking lie. Okay.
Acorns, it was like there was someone else here. I can almost remember them, but
Help
gone
me!
now.
I'm in the Shadow Realm. It's
I
dark.
almost hear them. It's almost like they're still
It's
with us. It was was there ever anyone, or was it just always the two of us?
Recent.
It's
That's so
cold.
weird. Like, there's. Oh, wait. I don't need that.
Cave says, yeah, I wouldn't give him terrible dad, but he can't be that great if his kid turned into Wino Ren.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Like, if at any point before he actually decided to intervene, if Han had shown up and been like, hey, your uncle fucked up a bit, but I still love you. Please don't turn evil. We can work on this stuff.
Oh. I'm getting the echo again. I don't know if you guys are.
I just have to do this.
Would I agree? Mm.
I'll mute you. You're fine. On stream, and we're good.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah. Anyways, where do we stand
As far as canon goes, because that's all I can comment on,
Same.
I'm putting him in probably bad dad because his kid turns evil. He breaks up with Leia, runs off to be a smuggler again with Chewie, and then shows up and dies.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. I think bad dad.
Here's the clock. The clock is starting.
Not awful, but not great. Now, if we went for like non-canon, then we'd have to do a lot of research, which I don't want to do.
Yeah,
so
we don't have the time.
I think we stick with the canon, and we toss them into bad dad, and we call it a day.
Yeah, I'm thinking bad dad.
Acorn spots.
I don't think that that is Han Solo's fault that Kylo Ren became so fucking whiny. I think that's just the circumstances of his environment. That he was supposed to be the next, Luke Skywalker and whatnot. Luke failed him as a master because of Luke's own shortcomings. Because eventually Kylo Ren has a redemption, even though people don't want to recognize the events of Rise of Skywalker. Because yes, some of it did suck. A good chunk of it absolutely sucked. I cannot stand it. But some of the events of it are fine. We just ignore the Palpatine shit. But I think the way that Kylo Ren turned out at the end of it was fine. So
25% Vader by blood. It's not an auspicious start.
Yeah. Corn, am I following you? This looks like your logo's eating great. Nom, 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 nom.
I'm delicious.
So I would put Han Solo exclamation point dad. Not
Exclamation
good
point
dad, but dad, because also he was a great mentor to Rey.
Okay, which
actually,
we can't discount that. Yeah,
no,
yeah. Well, when you throw Rey in there, yeah,
and people hate Rey, but
I don't hate Rey. I thought she was cool. So
now, do we do exclamation point?
Yeah, that's what
like dad.
Yeah, now that you brought Rey into it,
his relationship with Rey and Ren and Kylo, because he did want to help Kylo, from what we saw. So he still cared. It's not like he just completely abandoned.
All right, I'm going to put our boy Han Solo into exclamation point dad.
I agree. Next, we've got Walter White himself, Heisenberg. I did not watch Breaking Bad.
I did not watch Breaking
Bad.
Boy,
I got things to say about this one.
Acorns.
Acorns, get ready. You've got 3 minutes to blast.
All right, so here's the thing about Walter White. Walter White was doing everything he did for his family. These are some spoiler alerts for the show because I'm gonna tell you everything. So if you really want to watch this show, you have like 5 seconds to because I'm gonna tell it all. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walter's sacrifice. Okay. Walter's sacrifice for his family by being the top drug lord in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Just to... Okay, no, here's the thing. Walter was honestly trying to just pay the bills to make sure he didn't die. But at the same time, he really cared about Walter Jr. and the baby whose name I forget, because she doesn't really matter. Really, you don't ever see her at all. But he really brings down like Walter Jr. and like really kind of degrades him some points. But there's one scene at the very start of the series where he goes in to this clothing store because Walt Jr. has, I think it's cerebral palsy. I forget the condition he has.
A condition.
He has a
condition.
medical condition that is significant.
Something that where it basically the bullies of the school make fun of him for it, and Walt Jr. Is being made fun of for it, and like him and Skylar are there at the store, but like Walter Jr. or Walter White shows up and straight up sees the kids making fun of him, goes up to one of the kids and literally stomps his foot down on one of the kids' knees.
Ooh.
And tells him to stop it and walks away. And I'm like, that's kind of a badass dad.
He just breaks the kid's knee.
Yes. And then Walter Jr. at the same time started the website before he knew that Walter White was making money with meth to pay for his medical bills. Walter Jr. really like made this website where it's like, my dad has cancer, support him, and like people would just like click on it to give money. So I would venture him into like almost the exclamation point dad or quotation mark dad category. I wouldn't say he's fully a bad dad. He's a bad person. Fully, Walter White is a bad person. Yeah, exactly. Cave's got it. Cave's got it.
Based on what you said, I'm inclined to put him either dad exclamation point or good dad.
So Cave says it. I'll have at or spoil my way with son. Yeah, I just want to give some like heads up, bud. He's a solid dad, poor life choices, but a solid dad. Yeah, like
so I'm inclined to go good dad.
Honestly, I kind of am too, because like he cared about Walt Jr. and the baby whose name I generally forget because it just doesn't matter. You never.
The whole point. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
The whole point of him doing the crimes is to help his family first and foremost.
It's to pay his bills, like
to pay his bills, yeah.
Because he had like just insane bills from his cancer.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I think good dad is deserving.
All right, Walter White, good dad. I will say that. Bad person, abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely, he was a awful person. God. Like, yeah. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Cave is right. I'd say good, yeah. Took care of his family and bills, but went way too far.
Yeah, absolutely. Just went way too far. Like, just... All right. Next up.
All right.
Next up, we
got Hellboy.
Yes. Is he ever been a father or just like father energy?
No, he is a father in the second Ron Perlman movie. At the end of the first one, we find he starts dating the fire kinesis chick. Then then it's a plot point throughout the second movie that she wants to tell him she's pregnant, but all this crazy stuff with the Golden Army is going on. And then by the end, she has the baby, and he has like dedicated himself to protecting her and the kid. And I think he was thinking about giving up the monster fighting, but he has, in doing so, it would be him like abandoning the family or something. I forget exactly, but I think, and he's a cat dad, which we do see plenty of times. He's very caring to his cats. So from everything that I can recall, I would be inclined dad exclamation point, because while at first he's worried about being a dad, he does ultimately come around and like decide to be there for his freak half demon kid. So
I have no arguments one way or the other on this one. Autumn, any inputs?
You know, I think I agree with Gray on this. You know, exclamation point dad seems good.
Hello, Les, by the way. Welcome, Les, to check
Hi,
out
Les.
Snowslab, please. And thank you. Hellboy's other opinions there than killing him or going back to hell.
Yeah, his other options.
Yes. Yeah. So I would say Hellboy is dad.
Dad.
All right. So next we got Homer J. Simpson,
the man
of Springfield,
the legend.
So I have watched a lot of Simpsons. I've digested seasons 3 through 12 to a T. I honestly want to throw Homer into at least good dad or great dad category.
Okay, I was thinking the opposite. I was thinking like either bad dad or terrible dad. What's your argument for good dad?
I might have like some rose-colored glasses on, honestly. I know, yes, Homer has choked his child several times.
It was a running gag.
It was a running gag. But the thing about it is like, he is ready, like, in seasons 3 through 12, he genuinely does care a good chunk about Lisa and Maggie.
Yeah.
Bart is Bart. I mean, like, yeah, he did crappy dad things, but he also does some good dad things. At the end of the day, he does back his kids. Exactly. Like, the jokes in the 90s about his, like, choking in his kids, like, that's just that era of time.
Yeah, that's 90s.
Yes. I'm also going to give each of us, I think, okay, hold on. Would I be suffice to say that, like, this is a contested one? Like, if we want each of us have 3 minutes of it, I don't know.
If it's really contested, maybe we'll just do an additional 3-minute period of like arguing.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if we need each of us having 3 minutes.
Okay. Valid. Sure. All right. I'll continue. Because they're like my favorite is like I think the best example is do it for her.
Yes, that was what I was thinking.
God,
too.
just that one just fucking just hits me right in the goddamn heart. Like, when Maggie is born, he goes back because like the plot of the episode is when Bart and Lisa are finally born, and he's like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna quit the nuclear plant, and I am gonna go and do my ultimate job and work at the bowling alley because he loves bowling so much. And then Marge comes up to Homer and says, hey, guess what? We have another kid. It's Maggie. And he's like, I can't support the kids on this salary. So he comes crawling back. And Mr. Burns is like, all right, you're going to do it, but I'm going to degrade the shit out of you. Okay? And he makes a sign that says, don't forget, you're here forever. And so to get Homer through it, he has this little thing that just says, do it for her.
No.
And that's just like, man, like, come on.
No, that's some good dad.
That is good dad. Oddling says, by the way, I don't know much about The Simpsons, but everything I do about them leads me to believe that Homer is kind of a shit dad. That's the thing. Is like, I think the grand, like, if you look at it at a macro level, yeah, like, you see him choke the kid, you know, be angry, but also I'm counting only seasons 3 through 12. Past season 12, you get into this area, what I call it's called Zombie Simpsons. It's just you're writing only for the gag.
Yeah, they're following their roles.
Yep. It's just you're writing for the gag. Seasons 3 through 12, in my opinion, are the heart of the show, and I think the best representations of the character.
Okay.
I honestly would put Homer like good dad, great dad area. Like that show has heart, and sometimes you just don't see it, quite frankly, because it's like 30 fucking seasons long.
Yeah, it's really long. I like that argument. I'm gonna say, because I'm younger, I watched Simpsons when it was later. I didn't watch 3 through 12. I'm gonna go off of the movie because like it's a
Okay.
movie. They're gonna put a little more like actual care into the character. From the movie, he does everything for his family. Like even after he messes up royally and everyone in Springfield hates him, and because of the dome and all that, he takes the initiative and moves them all out to Alaska. It turns out to be terrible, but like he's doing things with them in mind, and like Cave said, he's impulsive and a dumbass, but he does love his family. He loves his kids.
Yeah.
I'm willing to like see that for as much bad stuff as he has, like the choking and whatever, he has an equal amount, if not a greater amount of good things.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm willing to put him in good dad. I don't know if I'd say great dad, but good dad.
Yes. Now,
Because he really cared.
to play devil's advocate a little bit, a lot of times when we all say like, oh yeah, he's doing things for his family. Is that an ego thing where it's just like, oh, I want to do it because I want to say I'm the greatest dad? Or is it something where they actually care? Does Homer actually care about his family? Or is it keeping up with the Joneses and trying to make things look good?
I'm going to say, I think it's more caring for his family. Like, there's always going to be a little bit of ego in there, especially like with Flanders. He'll do things to spite Flanders specifically. Yeah. But like, I think at the end of the day, he will still like look at his family favorably and be like, no, I like these people and I want them to be okay. Autumn, do you have something you want to weigh in with?
I mean, I think one of the things that makes the characters in The Simpsons really great is that they have this sort of real aspect to them where they're flawed, right? So Homer has a lot of good qualities, but he also sometimes, chokes his kid, which is a really bad thing. But he cares for his family. And I think some of it is exaggerated. But there's a balance, right? There's good qualities, bad qualities, just like a real person. I definitely wouldn't put him above good, but I wouldn't put him in bad. I'd put him somewhere in the
Dad
exclamation point. Yeah.
Dad. Hi, Psyche.
Dad.
My fault.
Hi.
Hi, Psyche.
How's
Hello.
everything?
I am hopping from stream to stream, possessing people, so I may still stream on Twitch. It's fine.
Wait, I need to know which one of us you're actually possessing right now.
I'm so sorry, Autumn.
Oh, that's
I'm so sorry.
I'm Psyche Siren.
No!
All right, and no, be excellent to each
Taste
other.
the
Have a good day.
biscuit.
Goodbye. Bye.
But yeah, Homer Simpson, I feel like, is what Peter Griffin or whatever, that fuck, was. Sorry, I just saw your blue screen. Was trying to be, because there are moments where Homer is like actually genuinely trying. But then also he does choke Bart, which is concerning.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is an
like
argument that I brought up too.
Yeah, but he like actually genuinely loves his family.
Yeah, whereas Peter feels like he's trapped with his family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's actual heart to The Simpsons and when they write stuff. Like like I said earlier, the Do It For Her episode.
Yeah.
Like that episode, Marge Makes Three, is a great episode where it really illustrates Homer's care. So we went through the timer twice now. I think we should go ahead and call it.
I think,
I'm gonna put Homer at good dad status. Is there any disagreements?
I agree.
Okay, we got one.
I agree.
Got two.
I agree, but
Got three.
I'm possessing Autumn, so I already said I agree.
Okay, well that's concerning, but Dental
Don't worry
plan.
about it.
Lisa
It's
needs
fine.
braces. All right, next we've got Hopper.
Hopper.
Oh
I
God!
think we're, at least from what I am aware, he helps the kids. He just completely adopts Eleven, does a whole bunch specifically to protect her. He's a bit overbearing at times, but he still ultimately has her interest in heart. I didn't watch season 4, so I don't know if that changes.
I'm
inclined to put good dad.
Yeah, I would argue top Poppy.
Poppy,
Wow,
Because-
Top Poppy.
Yeah. Okay, here's my reasoning. As someone who was raised by grumpy dads,
Okay.
there is nothing more heartwarming than like knowing your dad isn't really into like very frou-frou-y things, or like he's not really the play with Barbies kind of guy, but he'll sit down and be there with you regardless. And like Hopper didn't have to step up. He didn't have to be a dad. He didn't have to do anything. And not only does he do it, he loves his child. He does his best even when he fails. And like, I feel like a dad that has to strive to really work with their kid and like have shared interests when there aren't really is almost better than a dad that already has that like good-natured temperament with everyone. And he has to like overcome that. I don't know.
No, I'm not. I'm
Grumpy
not.
dad can step up.
Yeah,
I say.
I won't disagree with you on that at all. He seems pretty awesome to me. So
Yeah.
I didn't know if something happened to him in season 4, but like I was putting
he
good dad
goes
as like a
through
low ball.
shit.
I know,
He goes through.
I know enough, but I also haven't seen past season 1. So
Like he gets. I won't spoil too much stuff, but like there is a part where he gets tortured and like refuses to share anything about his kid, and it's just like it hurts your heart. Like that's not even his biological kid, you know, and still.
Yeah. Okay.
Cave
So,
says.
yeah. I agree.
So Cave says he doesn't all right. Doesn't affect his degree of daddery, and he's not perfect daddery. But holy cow, he steps up, and that's stepping up to be the dad is like it's just it puts you above a mantle,
Like when you
Yeah.
have the option to not be a dad and you choose to be a dad, big points, huge point.
Yeah. All right.
So I agree with Top Poppy.
Yep, Top Poppy. I will go with that. I have no disagreements on that at all. Autumn.
Yeah.
I am Psyche, so I
Yes.
agree.
Yes, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We agree.
So next up, we got Jimmy Neutron's dad. I forget his name.
Q Neutron.
Q Neutron.
Oh God.
Man,
mean,
he's so dumb.
He's so dumb.
He's so dumb, but he's trying. At one point, he specifically goes and gets a job at a toy factory as an inventor. But Jimmy messes around with things and makes the toys way better than he can produce. And of course, Jimmy is the reason for all of the problems in that show.
Uh-huh.
But Q still goes off and gets the job, even though he doesn't want to. I don't even know what Q does. I think he works at a used car lot, maybe? I don't know. Q is just a goofy guy.
Yeah. He's just a goofy guy.
Yeah, I think exclamation point dad. Unless
Right,
someone
yeah.
has something popping into their head.
I have no disagreement on that.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah. All right, cool. On the next one, we've got J. Jonah Jameson. Parker.
J. Jonah Jameson.
Parker. I need photos of Spider-Man immediately. Tell me why I'm a bad dad.
His son, J. Jonah Jameson Jr., so 4 J's, not 3 J's, grows up to be an astronaut. I know from the 90s cartoon, which is what I grew up with. That was my Spider-Man. He really cares about his son, and when his son is crashed down in New York from his space shuttle, he's like freaking out and doing everything he can to save his kid. So like, as far as just caring about his kid, I mean, he went through the trouble to help pay for him to be an astronaut and like all the training that takes. So I think just in that sense, good dad probably. And if we're looking at the comics, there are times where he has stood up for people like Peter Parker, who one moment that really sticks in my head is someone asked, like, the head editor is like, why do you keep taking these photos from Parker? They're trash. This is early on in Parker's career. Like, they're trash. We could get way better ones from someone else. And he has pulled up the all the stuff about Peter's parents and Uncle Ben, those news clippings. And he's like, I'm just giving the kid a chance. Like, everyone needs a little help here and there. And that really, like, hits. So I'm thinking good dad, but I'm open to arguments.
Nope, I'm going to agree with you there, because there's a scene in the comic at some point where it might be in the movie too, but like here we go. This is a great instance. So Green Goblin asks, who's the photographer that takes pictures of Spider-Man? And shocked and horrified at the sudden attack, Jameson responds, I don't know who he is. His stuff comes in the mail. And Green Goblin goes, you're lying. The Goblin responds, I swear. And then basically he hides Parker from like showing that like he's the one who takes photos of Spider-Man. So yeah. He's a diva to Spider-Man, but he cares. He does care. Yeah. I'm gonna put him good dad.
There's this quote, and I don't know who said it, but basically it was something like, to be good and kind is not the same as being nice. And he embodies that quote to me.
Oh yeah.
It's like he's a rude fuck, but he's a good man.
Yeah.
And there are some people who are very charismatic and nice who are evil people. And he makes me think of that. Like when it boils down to potentially the end of his life, he's a good guy and like a dad figure.
Like, he's protecting his employee with his life. He's lying to the face of a supervillain in order to protect him. You know what? I'm even inclined to maybe push him to great dad, but like, how often do you have the opportunity to stand up to a supervillain and be like, yeah, no, I'm not giving you what you want to protect this person who if I was even slightly more selfish, I would just throw under the bus to save my own life. Like, that's integrity. And I feel like we should reward that.
Yep. Cave says you could stab people in the back with a smile and a pleasant voice. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
So, like, is it going to be between great dad and good dad?
My vote's great.
Okay.
I'm good with great.
Yeah, you know what? Slide them on up. Let's get our first grade in there.
Yeah, our first grade. Let's go. Absolutely. Let's get some applause in there for that.
Great Spider-Man.
Parker, I'm a good dad. That's all that matters. Hello, Disney Rock and Disney. Check him snows, please. Thank you.
Teeth.
And teeth. Pizza time.
Pizza time.
Hi, Teeth. How you doing? So, great dad is what it is. Next up, we've got whatever the fuck this is.
So this guy in the orange jumpsuit, this is Jack Fenton from Danny Phantom. He is a ghost hunter. He is an idiot through and through, but he is good at one thing, and that's fighting ghosts.
And here's the timer. Here we go.
Yeah, so he spends the entirety of the show being a bumbling dad during the day and, like, just embarrassing his kids, but doing it because he cares about them. And then on the other half of his time, hunting down ghosts, and that includes his kid, Danny, who is half ghost. Don't worry about it. It's weird. When you actually think about it, the ramifications of being half ghost. He has cool ghost powers. That's all we should care about. Even though literally his outfit, his transformation is a palette swap, his parents, who are supposed to be intelligent ghost hunters, do not realize it. They do not realize that their kid with the name Danny Phantom is Danny Fenton. Nah, they don't notice that at all. Definitely not. they do try and kill him and throw him back into the ghost zone and put him in their little Ghostbusters ectothermos numerous times. But at the end, when it matters and all the ghosts have to come together to try and save the world using their tech, and he comes out to them as like, hey, I am a ghost, yada yada yada. They drop every like preconceived notion as like, no, we care about you, we trust you, you have grown to be a responsible, respectful person, and you are a hero apparently, so we're on board with whatever. He's a dumbass, but he cares about his kid and he trusts his kid when things come to it. And there are a few other moments where he has some strong daddery. I would say either good dad or dad exclamation.
All right, so where are we putting him in?
I would say good dad because he overcomes his biases and like puts it all aside for his kid, you know, like a life's work.
Yeah, essentially.
Okay. I mean, any other disagreements?
Yeah.
I have no input. I don't know this character at all, so.
Seems fine by me.
All right, cool. He is a good dad.
Good dad.
Applause for the good dad. We stand good dads here. Okay. All right, next up, we got Jake Sully.
Jake Sully.
Jake Sully. Does he become a dad in those movies?
Yes.
Good.
In the second movie, which just came out last winter, he is full-on dad, has like 4 kids, uproots the family when the humans come back and are specifically gunning for his head, takes them to the water people. He does everything he can to protect them. Plot happens. His enemy has come back. Yada, yada, yada. He is a character, yeah.
He is a character. Yeah, I've not seen the second movie at all, so I have no input.
He is very much a Marine dad, so
God.
very military dad with it.
Do I start the timer now? I have no argument. The second movie sure is a movie.
Psyche, did you watch it?
I didn't watch it, but I have an opinion. I know I'm gonna get judged.
Timer on the clock.
No. So I agree. He is very much on the good side of things. Can you scroll up so I can see what the ranking is at the top? I want to make sure I say this right. Karma and Andy aren't here, right? They're not here to.
Crandy, are y'all here?
Crandy.
I don't think. Okay. I'm gonna say something about him. Great dad, hot.
Oh, you're into the blue man, huh?
I don't know what it is. I'm not a furry, but like for blue people. No,
Clip it, Chad. Clip it. Karma. Clip it. Clip that shit.
No.
Anytime you have to say I'm not a furry.
No. You heard it here, folks. Psyche wants to fuck a Navi.
No. Listen.
Is it the
Okay.
tail?
Is it the ponytail?
I was invited here.
All right.
I'm sorry. There's something about him. Okay.
Is it because they're tall?
Maybe.
He's very tall.
I'm just saying, I will throw him in great head territory. His attractiveness is it's definitely a 1, 2, and 3 here on this vote. No one else in chat is gonna say great dad, or I mean below great dad. He's not great. No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, I don't see it.
sorry.
Like,
I'm sorry. No.
it's like I'm the only other person here, I think, who would be most likely to be on your side. And
I know.
Yeah, honestly,
Fine.
Teeth, I have no opinion on anything Avatar related either. Like Avatar, in my opinion, like the not the last Airbender and the Legend of Korra, but like Avatar, the blue fuckers. The opinion I have of them is the same opinion you have of wet bread.
It's there.
It's there. The bread is wet. Yeah,
It's very moist.
It's very
I mean-
moist. It's fine. Okay, so not wet bread. It's just white bread. You haven't cooked it, but it's just bread. It's there. It's fine. You can make
Okay,
it better.
I have to agree though, because you're being possessed.
Oh, fine. I have to agree.
I-
Great dad hot. Hey, Psyche, how do you feel about the girl? I forget her name.
Oh God! Great
Nate
mom
Thierry.
hot.
Nate Thierry.
Great mom hot. Both
Yeah.
of them.
Jesus,
God
okay.
damn.
Alding says, I don't fuck so many monsters, but I do not fuck Jake Sully.
Yeah.
Not a monster.
Psyche, you're being judged by oddlings, so I think I'm sorry, but we're on.
Wow.
All right,
Wow.
on the clock, James Bond.
Okay. Yeah. So where are we putting Jake?
Kind of a. Oh, I already put him in a spot. He's a great dad.
He's
great.
great dad. I won't put him in great dad hot, but like he does stuff. James Bond, specifically the whatever the fuck actor this is. Who is this?
Anyway, James Bond.
Sean Connery version. Sean Connery.
just wait. Specifically, just Sean Connery.
Oh,
Great
Not like
dad,
James
hot.
Bond as a character.
Great.
Okay, this is opening a whole bag, dude.
Oh, well, sorry. What I have on the list is James Bond, Sean Connery, because he's a guy in a suit. I had to have some descriptor.
But you're
So
not
we're doing
gonna
all
do James Bond, George Lazenby, James Bond,
We can do all
Daniel
James
Craig,
Bond.
James Bond, Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan.
Like you're gonna ignore
Wow.
every single Bond.
Well,
Just Sean
I
Connery
didn't
Bond.
watch Bond. I didn't watch
Oh,
Bond. This is the
homie.
list. This is what
Homie.
I have.
I think we should
Oh,
just
no.
leave it as James Bond. Period.
General. Yeah, James Bond in general.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, I will say, I think we are going off of a father figure, but like, let's be real, he's totally a dad to like a lot of people.
Oh God, absolutely. He's
like,
got.
there's no way he doesn't, you know.
He is the Nick Cannon of this list.
I feel like
Okay.
he helps a lot of ladies work through some daddy issues.
Yeah. Like he's
All
the
right.
Nick Cannon of this list. Bad Dad Hot is what I'm getting here from Cave.
Bad Dad Hot.
I could agree,
Yeah.
bad dad hot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Bad
okay.
Dad
Here's the
Hot.
timer. Bad Dad Hot.
Bad Dad Hot.
Who's
Bad
never,
Dad
we,
Hot.
don't, we don't know if he's actually shepherded anyone into adulthood, but we can assume.
Yeah.
Okay, we can assume. Bond has tapped everything under the hot sun that'll hold still long enough.
No.
He's a British Genghis Khan. Exactly. That's exactly it. British
He
Genghis
has
Khan.
so many kids. He
Yeah.
has so many kids. He doesn't even know how many.
Yeah. Terrible Dad Hot.
Terrible Dad Hot.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
not
Okay.
burnt.
All right. Next up
Not
on this
burnt.
list. God fucking damn it. Jerry Smith.
Jerry Smith.
Jerry Smith.
I'm inclined for
Okay.
Bad Dad or Terrible Dad.
I wouldn't say
I-
he's terrible dad. I would say he's bad dad.
Yeah,
Bad
bad.
Yeah.
Because like he doesn't do anything to help his kids become better people.
He's even pathetic at being bad. He can't even be
Yeah.
terrible.
No.
He's just bad.
Yeah, he's just bad.
I'm just saying when we get up to Rick Sanchez though, God, he's going into like the bottom.
Worst possible.
Oh yeah,
Bottom
no, he
tier.
is worst possible dad.
Where
Definitely.
is he? Just
Him
go
and
grab him
Peter
now.
Yeah, let's just grab him and put him there now.
Where is
You know
he
what?
at?
With our scroll down, find him.
He should be bottom right.
Put him in the. Put him in the box.
Oh
No,
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 sorry,
no,
he's
left. I
left
found him.
side,
All right.
left side, left.
Worst possible dad.
Yep, worst possible
Yeah.
dad.
I will say he's better than Ego though.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard not to.
That's like saying someone's better than dirt. You know?
Yeah. Because both of them have had a hand in many of their kids dying.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like better than Ego is not a great metric.
All right, Uncle Jesse from Full
Uncle
House.
Jesse Kasopoulos. He's a handsome gentleman. He really like starting off at the show. He was not a great dad to the girls. He was not a great uncle, but then he gets better. And then by the time he actually becomes a father, I think he's pretty solid. he's still the fun guy, but like he's better.
Like, I have no opinion of him one way or the other, but I know it's very favorable.
Yeah.
Great dad hot.
Honestly,
I
I would put him up there.
Yeah. I mean, he helped raise those 3 girls and then his 2 twins. So, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely great and hot. I have no disagreement with that whatsoever. Come on. He's hot.
Yeah, no, he's a handsome man. He is
Yeah, I'm with you on that. All right. Jim Halpert.
Jim from The Office.
I would say just knee-jerk reaction. Dad. Actually, I was putting dad. I have no opinion of him one way or the other because at a certain point in The Office, like, it just becomes white noise of his, oh, he's a dad. Okay, great, whatever. Like,
I used to love Jim, and then I got older and my brain finished developing, and I realized that he's actually really immature and rude.
Ooh.
okay.
But he's not a bad guy. He has some very good, heartfelt moments, but he very much puts other people down and feels like he's smarter and above everything else that goes on. And like, as you get older and your brain develops past 25, you're just over that mentality.
No, Teeth has a great point here, I think. His fatherhood is a negligible character trait.
Yeah.
Yes, that is a great point.
Yeah.
His fatherhood
Good job,
is,
honey.
it's just there as it's just like it's like the writers got lazy. It's like, oh, he's a father now. But it doesn't like change him at all.
He's not even exclamation point dad. He's just dad.
Yep. No,
You know?
Dad.
He's just a dad. Yeah. He's dad.
Like, if he was a bad dad, that would be a notable character trait, but he's not. He's just dad. Yeah.
He is wallpaper dad.
Wallpaper dad.
Yeah.
All
Any
right.
disagreements?
Nope.
Nope.
All right. Here we go. This one for me is hotly contested.
Joel from The
fucking
Walking
Miller.
From the video game, I believe.
So this is
It's the same. It's the same.
It's the same character. I have the video game one specifically because I did not want to put Pedro Pascal on this list just to spite Karma and Andy.
Because
God.
you go up to Din Djarin in here, and
But he's wearing his mask.
Yeah. So, but they're the same
they're
character.
not here.
They're the same character. So,
I didn't play the game and I didn't watch the show, so
okay,
I
so
do not
hey.
have.
I haven't watched the game. I have watched the show.
okay, so well, I'll just break it down to you this way: the game ending and the show ending is the exact same.
Okay. I feel better now.
So, okay, Gray, have you played it?
I have not played it. I didn't own a PlayStation.
Do you want to know how it ends?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so here's how the entire show works, or at least the game. Joel is protecting Ellie. Ellie is not his daughter. Joel lost his daughter Sarah at the beginning of the outbreak. Years on the road, he finds Ellie. He doesn't like Ellie at first, but eventually he comes to, through protecting Ellie, liking Ellie or loving Ellie as his daughter. It ends up being that Ellie has the gene in her head to end the outbreak. And he takes Ellie to this group called the Fireflies. The Fireflies are like the rebels of the Star Wars universe.
Okay.
But when Joel takes Ellie to the Fireflies, they reveal to Joel, this is a big spoiler, I'm just going to give you all like, I don't know, a couple seconds here. Like, just at this point, if you want to follow it, you probably should have known to stop it now. Big spoilers. They're going to kill Ellie because they have to do surgery on her brain. And when they take out the part of Ellie's brain that actually has the gene that cures the outbreak, it'll kill Ellie. So what Joel ends up doing is killing every single Firefly on his way to rescue Ellie. And he eventually gets Ellie into the car and drives away from where the Fireflies were. And she wakes up and she's like, oh, what happened? And he's like, oh, there's other people that have your gene. So it's not necessary for you to do this. And she's like, what happened to Marlene, who is the person that introduced Joel to Ellie? And she's like, oh, she died. There was an outbreak. There was a fight. And so they get to where they're going to be safe and whatnot, and just they're safe. And Ellie's trust is broken. She knows this, but she doesn't reveal it to Joel. And so there is this. I haven't played part 2 yet, but there is this contention. There is this. But the ultimate question is, do you break this trust in your child as a white lie to protect them, or do you ultimately have your child trust you no matter what?
Damn.
Discussion. I'll start the clock now.
I mean, just going off of that, dad who stepped up when he did not have to, and does literally everything in his power to protect the kid, and then slaughters the entire organization who wants to kill her.
But it's to save the whole of mankind, quote unquote. Because but then again, you don't know that they know the entirety of, like, because it's like it's, you know, this could be like the fucking 3rd year student at a school, you know, before the outbreak happened.
Yeah, the odds of it actually working are very, very slim. So the chances of just killing your kid are very high. It's super entirely selfish. He didn't do it for her. Thank you, T. He did it for him. So, ooh.
Yeah, see, that's
I'm
the
gonna-
thing.
I'm going to say something controversial.
Go ahead.
So we're here to argue about what makes a good dad, not what makes a good person.
True.
And I feel like there are some people and examples of just the most vile, evil shits in the world who would do anything for their kid. And it's like, because if this was a good person scale, things would look very different.
Yes.
But in terms of, I love this child, I'm going to protect them, fuck everyone else, I think he was a really good dad. I know it's controversial, but like,
No. I don't think it's controversial
You know,
at all.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm still voting great dad, so.
yeah, I think great dad hot, both in the game and in the show. Both characters can get it. Also,
go ahead. Sorry.
yeah. Also, like, moving heaven and earth to save your kid, you know, it's hard not to feel for it.
Yep. No, yeah. T says, my understanding of the game is presented as though this certainly almost would have cured it. Yes, that is very true.
And he's a shitty person for it. But fuck the world. This is his kid.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's not guaranteed. No.
Yeah.
I think from what I've understood,
The show's the same. Yeah, the show's the same.
The show is the same. The way it's also presented too is like, this is like a third-rate hack. You don't know that, like, they finished medical school, that they're an accomplished surgeon.
Yeah.
And like also like from what I've understood, and you correct me if I'm wrong, that medical thinking of like that portion of the brain where they were going to extract that portion of Ellie's, you know, whatever was going to contain that, wouldn't actually guarantee that it would actually work. That is my understanding of it. Like,
is she the first person like this that they have had their hands on?
yes.
Okay, well then there you go. It's completely in
Yes.
uncharted waters. There is no guarantee of anything.
Because also think about it this way, like it's like at least 10 years in the game, 20 years in the show, lapsed, where it's just like, oh, you know, a good, you know, half of humanity is gone. The best brains in the world could be gone.
Yeah.
So you're relying off of like the way we have it, where it's just like you have peer reviews, journals, and whatnot. Like the internet is dead. Like it's also like this is 2005. In the show, at least it's 2005.
Yeah, 2005 is when the world ended.
Yeah, so it's just. Well, that is I think it's hearsay more than anything else. It's just a very minute point where it's just like, bleh. So I think in terms of his actions,
No my vote.
Great dad, hot, sure.
Any objections?
Nope.
Nope.
All right.
I mean,
moving
this,
forward.
like I said, this one I think is very contested because
Oh,
Cave
yeah.
says dad. Self-serving aspect, it lowers it a bit for me for teeth, so I think they would have probably lowered it to probably dad area for teeth, but I don't know. I think Diz had a great argument originally. Diz wanted to make a really good argument on this one.
I don't think Diz chimed in for this one.
I don't know if Diz is still here or not.
So Cave is saying good dad territory. Teeth, I think, is also saying good dad. Psyche and I have spoken. A dad willing to destroy an entire organization for their kid, even with selfish
Yeah.
intent.
Yeah.
They're doing it ultimately to keep their kid alive. So
Yep.
Yep, absolutely.
Like
next,
I'd murder someone if they went after my dog. Listen,
Yeah.
like
hey, that's a great segue.
Hey. Exactly.
Lord have mercy. If someone goes after my child, I
Jonathan-
will make them suffer first.
Jonathan Wick.
Jonathan Wick. He is not a father unless we count Dog Dad.
We
Also-
do.
Wait,
Right, Dad, hot.
dude.
He's got that daddy energy. He can one person kills his dog one time and then he destroys like the entire assassin culture
Yeah.
in New York.
Fuck yeah.
Everybody,
Great
real
Dad
quick.
hot.
Great dad, hot. Quick shout out to Dad Azard, local homie here. We appreciate him. Dad Azard,
Hey.
how you doing? Welcome. Welcome to the dad tier list. I won't even argue this one. I honestly would say
Great dad
top
hot.
Poppy.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh.
I feel like we can't put him in Top Poppy because he does not actually show dad characteristics of like mentoring anyone or being a father. But I will say Great Dad Hot because he's got that energy. He's got
All
that
right,
dog.
valid. All right, yeah. Thank you for being here, Dad Azard. I do appreciate it. Also, a great dad in himself, Dad Azard, because it's in his name.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
All right,
Where do we
next
think
one
Dad
here is this
Azard in this list?
Negan.
No, that is
Whatever his
I
name
believe
from
that's
the
Supernatural.
Supernatural. Yeah.
Supernatural?
John Winchester Supernatural.
All right, I don't watch enough Supernatural, so
I watched.
Yeah. Okay, put 3 minutes on the clock. Psyche,
all right,
give us a
3
rundown.
minutes on the clock. Here we go.
Okay, this fuck.
Oh,
Oh, this fuck. Okay.
This fuck.
So like, okay, in the first early seasons of Supernatural, you're just like, you feel for his kids because he has sent them on a whole life of monster hunting and revenge for his late wife. He's upended these kids' lives. And like, you go into his reasonings in the show and later seasons explain things and like a lot of shit goes down. But ultimately, he really fucked with those kids by the lifestyle of like hunting monsters and demons that he passed down to them and upended their lives. And just, oddly, I think I got to like season 11 or 10.
Pretty deep in.
Yeah, I watched till like the Leviathans, and yeah, I know his reasoning and like his family history and yada yada. But like, ultimately, I feel like he could have been a way kinder dad to them. So from what I saw and what I remember, I didn't like him that much. Like, I understood his reasoning, but he just wasn't kind. You know, and it's like Joel with Last of Us, yes, he kills a lot of people and he is selfish. But he did genuinely love his kid and he was very kind towards her. This guy abandoned them so often. Oh, yeah, you meet the mom later and and it gets even worse. So I would say I don't think he's a very good dad, personally.
So bad dad?
Yeah, I'd say bad dad.
Yeah, because I feel like he's the kind of dad who would say, I love my kids, and then not do anything about it. He would show that he loves kids.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All
so,
right.
I think there's no argument on that one, so let's just go ahead and restart the clock. And the next one is, what is this?
So, this motherfucker. Okay.
Oh, that's a good start.
Oh, no. Oh, it gets good. Okay, so... this motherfucker, his name is Judge Vinsmoke from One Piece.
Oh.
He is
Start the clock.
Mm-hmm. So he is part of a kingdom who is all about advanced science, the Germa Kingdom. They are all about cloning and like cloning tech. He is trying to breed and he's trying to create a genetically modified super soldier race. He uses his kids. Oh, he is 1000% a Super Sentai Nazi.
Oh.
That is the aesthetic. That, yes.
I don't like the Muppet Nazi.
His kid.
Sorry, he looks like a Muppet.
He's got big stupid hair. Okay, so he has one daughter and then 4 quadruplets. All of his kids have been genetically modified to where they don't have emotions. The only emotions they're allowed to show are these strong emotions. Anger, disgust at things weaker than you, and complete obedience. His one kid, Sanji, who is part of the main characters, did not have these because his mom took a whole bunch of experimental drugs to try and counteract the thing. She got super sick. Sanji was the only one who showed compassion, and all of his kids beat the piss out of Sanji. Day in and day out, at his behest, he was also like, nah, you're weak, you're useless, fuck you, you're not my kid. Put his kid in an iron mask. Then, when his kid finally broke out of the dungeon that he kept him in, he was like, I can't kill you because I still have a little bit of humanity left in me, so go, leave, never come back, you are not my son. Then, 20-something, not 20-something, like 15 years later, he shows up after his kid is notable, is like, hey, we're making a deal with a big scary pirate woman, we're gonna sell you to her daughter in an arranged marriage, so we can make an alliance with them. But she's terrible, and we're terrible, and we both hate you, so fuck you. He is horrible, terrible dad. He eugenics his kids. He's a Sentai Nazi. Just he actively lets his kids beat his dad. Sorry, he lets his kids beat his other kid. So
I'm gonna be honest with you. This sounds a lot like This sounds a lot like he might be there with Rick.
Yeah, oh no, I'm thinking worst possible dad.
All right, worst possible dad. Oh no, Teeth says ego level.
Yeah, he's trash level. On my list, I don't have trash. I just have worst possible dad and then burnt dad on fire. So he is ego level for me.
I would, okay, so I know nothing about this guy.
Yeah.
But I would say he may be above ego just because he didn't kill the kid.
He didn't kill the kid, but he
very much... that one little sliver of humanity. Because ego, if I remember correctly, killed the moms and the kids.
Oh, he killed so many people.
Yeah.
I mean, he put cancer in his lover's body just to spite her and Peter.
Yeah. So I would say the reason ego is so far down there in his own little category is he did slip into murder. And this guy almost murdered, but was like, you know what? I guess you're still useful.
Yeah. So, yeah, Judge, horrible, terrible.
Yeah.
Just
at highest, worst possible.
Yeah. Yeah, worst possible.
Yep.
Maybe worse.
All right. What the fuck is this person? Who is this?
This is Kiryu Kazuma from Yakuza.
No context. Go
Psyche,
ahead.
you played Yakuza.
Yeah, Tucky, go ahead.
Great Dad Hi!
Okay.
I feel like I'm giving this result a lot. I'm sorry.
I figured this would be a... Psyche likes this character.
Yes, very
I
much
mean, he looks
so.
hot, I guess. Sure.
He's pretty good
Also,
looking.
I will say the nice thing about Kiryu is, from what I've played anyway, he will help people and look after them, even if he doesn't have to. And he's such a daddy. Like, once again, one of those very stoic, grumpy murderers, but like with a soft side, you know?
Oh, Dad is our. We had high things to say about Chunky Finster. Don't worry about that.
Oh,
Or-
yeah.
Phil
About
Finster,
Chaz. Yeah.
Chaz?
Finster. Yeah.
Look at that. Look.
He's good dad. He's good dad.
Oh my God!
Morty.
Welcome, Morty. Check us out. Love is thank you.
Morty.
All right. There was no argument on the guy from Yakuza, so we'll just go to the next one. This guy's from Stardew Valley, right?
Yeah, that's Ken.
Oh,
He shows up
my
at the
God.
beginning of year 2. He's away with war stuff. Does not do a lot with his kids. Psyche, do you have more stuff to say?
Concerns me. Like Grace said, he's one of the characters in Stardew who like comes back later once you're in the later years in the game. And like, I'm about to sound creepy, but like I analyze Stardew characters like where they'll be during the day, and he's hardly ever with his kids. Hardly ever. This fuck is hardly ever with them, and he's always talking about his trauma instead of just going to therapy. And for a gift, he'll give you bombs. Who does that? Who?
Here.
All right. Some chats here say he doesn't seem terrible as a dad. Soldier dad, absent for a year.
Yeah, he's not the worst.
This is going to develop really quick into which Stardew Valley character is the best.
Oh no.
Which we do have Pierre on here later.
Oh.
Yeah, it kind of seems like it's PTSD.
Okay, a mental health issue is no excuse to go get it taken care of.
Yeah, Soldier is on the list here. Don't worry, we'll get there eventually.
Yeah, 76 is there. Reinhardt is also on the list as Torbjorn. I couldn't ignore them.
I would say he's dad.
This guy is dad. Got it. All right.
Yeah.
Exclamation point or quotes?
Quotes, because he could try harder.
Yeah.
Yes, Paul Rudd is on the list. Don't worry. Listen, this is a part 2. We might be going part 3.
We might be going part 3. We're almost definitely going part 3.
But like, listen.
There are therapists mentioned in Stardew Valley. And there is a thing later on where like he does talk about therapy, and one of the characters, Shane, actually does go to get therapy for his drinking addiction.
So it is possible.
It's in world. It's canon that therapy is out there and the characters can go get it. Don't I've played over 500 hours of Stardew.
So also just so y'all know, like when we get towards the end of the stream, which is not soon, I think, are we all in agreement in going at least an extra half hour over? Is that fine?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay. The last 10 minutes we go like speed
We'll
round.
do a lightning round, yeah.
Lightning round. So if you see some, here's the remaining list, chat. If you see it, here it is. Some of them off to the right here you can't see because of our cams. But like over here off you see Mr. Krabs.
Don't worry, we'll be getting to Kratos very soon.
Yeah. You got Simba,
Shrek, Simba,
Tenzin,
Mufasa,
yeah,
Peter Griffin, Pete, Reinhardt,
Logan.
Logan.
Yeah, Yondu, Thanos. So, American Dad he is on there, yes.
Yeah, Stan Smith is on here.
Kratos is the hot as F dad section. We'll just look at there and snore.
Yeah, well, don't worry, he's second to next. He's on deck.
Yeah, so he's on next. So next, King
Triton. King
Neptune,
Triton from
whatever his fucking name is.
Ariel's dad from Little Mermaid. As far as I remember, kind of overbearing father. He has like 9 kids, I think. Keeps them all in the kingdom, especially Ariel. But then when shit goes bad and Ursula the Sea Witch makes a deal with her and like goes back on it and then offers him a deal of give up his life to save his daughter.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah.
So like he's an uptight, stuffy dad, but like can you really say a bad dad would sacrifice themselves for any of their kids?
Yeah, I would argue he starts off in like bad dad territory because like he does destroy her room and possessions, and he does like be very controlling. But he evolves as the movie goes on, and like you said, he sacrifices himself to save his daughter. So I would say good dad.
I think good dad.
Hello, wife. My wife's in chat. Ever give her some love, please. Thank you, Lux. Hello, my love.
Oh,
Love.
Except our nut love.
But also, Teeth has a great point. To be fair, Ariel does suck.
okay, in defense of Ariel, she's 16. Her brain's not done cooking.
Yeah.
Like when I was 16, I was, oh God, I don't want to get into it. But like,
You got fish brain.
yeah.
What was your question, Morty?
Hey, we are about to get to Kratos.
No,
so
the question is, can Autumn be Morty's dad?
I mean,
don't.
Anyways, moving on. I can put you all. So where do we put him?
Okay, we're putting Triton and Good Dad.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. And now the man, Kratos, from Dad of Boy. Dad of Boy Ragnarok.
Boy.
Great dad hot. Great dad hot.
I wouldn't be opposed.
Two votes. I mean, from what I haven't played the game, so I watched stuff about the games. He starts off very cold to Atreus, but then grows and ultimately like fights fate in order to protect Atreus because of prophecies and whatnot. So like, yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Great dad hot, and the man can crack watermelons with his thighs. So
Yep, great dad hot. Sounds good. All right.
Wait, is that canonical?
Great dad hot. Great dad hot. Great dad hot. Great dad hot. All right.
You're chanting it again. Oh.
The Elder Malfoy.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Lucius Malfoy.
Psyche. Oh no.
Judgment free.
Burnt
No,
dad.
no. There's some judgment here.
No, okay.
Burnt dad.
Listen, you can't tell me that swagger with that long hair and that cane and that
Burnt
billowing
dad.
hip.
Burnt
He's a
dad.
shit.
Burnt dad. Burnt dad.
He's a bad person and he's a terrible dad. But he's hot.
No, burnt dad. Burnt dad. Burnt dad. Burnt dad. Burnt dad. Burnt
He gets
dad.
less hot later. When he loses that confidence, he is way less hot.
But the photo is of him in the earlier
Don't
one.
care. Trash dad. Burnt dad. Burnt dad. Burnt dad. Burnt dad. Burnt dad. Burnt dad.
And
Burnt
also,
dad.
he is a racist. We do not condone that, I think. I hope
Burnt
none of
dad.
these
Burnt
characters-
dad. Burnt dad. Burnt dad.
Oh,
Trash
we're
head.
getting
All
better.
right. Old
Double dad.
Magneto.
Okay,
all wrong.
Old man Magneto. Sir Ian McKellen Magneto. Old daddy.
Wait, Cave says, "Oh please, that blonde comes out of 3 bottles. You know that hair takes like at least an hour in the morning."
I don't care. The fact that he takes his time to look good for me, okay?
For
Listen.
you,
Keith
Psyche,
says,
huh?
"Isn't burnt dad reserved for dads that are on fire?"
This is true. It is
Are you
technically.
saying the bleach
Is it?
on his hair has burnt his scalp?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Burnt dad.
Isn't that Patrick Stewart? No, that's Ian McKellen, dude.
Yeah. Patrick Stewart is Professor Xavier, who I did not put on the list. Probably should have.
I'm still upset that you
2020.
didn't put James Hetfield in this list. I'm just saying.
Terrible dad hot. Terrible.
Wait,
dad
who's James
hot?
Hetfield?
The guy from Metallica, the lead singer of Metallica. He's called Papa Het.
I don't listen to Metallica.
I know. That's just me, my fucking lizard brain. Just listen to the rock
Did
music.
you put it in the channel?
No, because I didn't think of it until tonight.
Ah, okay.
So I have a controversial thing about Magneto. First being that he would agree that Lucius Malfoy is terrible dad hot. Second, that if we're thinking of him as a dad in terms to like the X-Men, I would say he's a good dad because he puts them above the other people who are attacking them and actually tells the mutants, no, fuck that shit, fight back.
He does like radicalize all the mutants under his control.
Yeah.
His
and,
organization is the Brotherhood of Mutants, so
yeah, like he's a shitty guy, and I think also in the comics, I may be wrong, but if I remember correctly, they talk about Magneto being a Holocaust survivor.
yeah,
That's
And-
movies
huge.
too.
That's movies
Yeah,
too. That's a
and
huge
he-
part of his stuff.
He talks about how he's never going to give in again, and he's very fiercely protective of those who are being rounded up and ostracized, and like his means are very violent and awful, but I do think he is very protective and caring of the mutants. So
Now,
I'm conflicted.
but here's the thing. The third movie, Last Stand, does show us if a mutant is no longer a mutant, if they get cured, he immediately throws them out. Mystique, who was his most loyal person for years, literally takes a bullet for him, gets cured because of the cure bullet, and then he abandons her.
Instantly.
For years, like instantly. So like, like
That is awful.
I think Terrible Dad Hot made like he's got that swagger, but like Terrible
Morty!
Dad.
I will agree to him being terrible hot if we also have Lucius Malfoy terrible hot. Listen.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
pretty terrible.
I don't think he's bad. I'm sorry. I think he is bad. I think he's good. I'm sorry. Just also, none of the X-Men movies except for Logan are any good.
True. First Class was pretty okay.
First Class is pretty okay. I will say that.
Which
Even
one
like
had Hugh
X-Men
Jackman?
2 is fine, but
Is that Logan?
Hugh Jackman is in all of them.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Is Wolverine.
He is Wolverine.
Logan is
Not
the
just
one
in the
where
movie.
where he dies.
Yeah, Logan is the one where he is full old man dad. Like,
Yes,
and we
Lux
will
is
tackle
right.
him short.
Lux is right. Read the comics. House of M is really good. I've heard.
Yeah, so I think Terrible Dad for Old Man Magneto. Young Man Magneto, I can say something about the movies because they make him such a good character. Like, he's on his way to being a hero at the end of First Class. Well, sorry. First Class, he cements himself as being a villain. Then in Days of Futures Past, he starts upturning toward hero again. And so he goes away into the Black Forest of Germany. And then in the 70s or 80s, they, in order for Apocalypse to happen, they kill his second family to give him a new tragic motivation to be evil again. So, and like he had a daughter and he cared about his daughter. So like, I think both Magnetos are just terrible, but
Yeah,
Michael Fassbender, I will argue, can go in Terrible Hot because he is very handsome.
I would say no. Michael Fassbender is pretty hot. I would agree with that. But
So like, there you go.
yeah.
Yeah, he also gaslit Wanda and Pietro into thinking they were his kids in the comics. Terrible dad.
But did he gatekeep and girl boss?
Yes.
Did he girl boss or
Team Magnet boss?
he magnet boss? Yeah. So, all right.
All right.
Did Joran just gonna hold on?
You know where this goes.
Just go ahead and fucking put him up into the king of the fucking dads right there.
King of the dads.
Oh,
Okay.
Diz
Quick
missed
flourish.
Joel. Okay, hold on. Diz, are you?
Diz. I DM'd Diz to let him know.
Yes. Okay. I think Diz has something to say about Joel.
Yeah. So type your argument, and we'll.
Well, no. Get in the voice, dude. Get in the voice. We're in Karma's.
Hop in.
Or can we hop into the Psyche Pass Discord?
Yeah,
I'll
we
meet
can
you
go
there.
into Psyche.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. Let me know when you are done because I'm trying not to spoiler myself because I've never played the game. So say something in chat.
We spoiled a bunch of it already. You didn't listen.
Oh, I took my headphones off.
Oh, okay. All right. This will be pretty spoilery, I think. So, Diz, hop into stream chat, okay?
Hi. What I missed? What happened?
All right. So we put Mr. Joel Miller into Great Dead Hot.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Okay,
That's fine?
We're good. That's
Yeah.
good. We're good. Yeah.
So no,
Yeah.
I want to hear you. I want to hear his perspective, like, because like the thing was about it was like, Joel fought for Ellie despite the fact that that was not his child, and that the fact that he, even though like the fact that like it could have saved,
You're right.
the universe,
You're right.
he still pulled it out and was like, I'm gonna fucking kill all the Fireflies.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you the
Yes.
a couple of things about dads that I feel. I'm sorry if people may feel differently.
No, go.
I think surrogate parents, step parents, adopted parents, all those parents go harder than blood parents. Okay.
Yes.
Because
That
it's not
is a
because
sentiment we have shared.
Yes.
Okay. I'm a dad, right? I understand what it's like to have children that this is your child, this is your blood. Like you wake up in the morning and you have no choice. Like there is something in there that whether you like it or not, you look at that kid, that's your kid, and you love them. That's who you are as a person.
Yep.
And a good parent I've always seen is one that stops what they're doing in their lives for their children. Good parents do that. I may not have had those, and I may not have always been the best parent in my life, but I've learned over the years how to do that. You learn these things. Either way, step parents, they want to be parents. They want to already make that change when they start. Like they're already going hard. Not to mention he does the one thing that every fucking parent does. Absolutely. Like it's not, I will burn the world down for my kid.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Yep.
You all die, I don't care. Let y'all on fire. Be fuzz, I want to save my child. So yeah, he went hard. Now, was it the best decision for society in the world?
Oh, yeah.
Are there probably better people out there? Maybe. But no, he's a good fucking dad. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. No, I think we're on the same boat there, man. Like,
Oh yeah,
On the same
100%.
yep.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the whole
I'm glad you guys put him where you did. Otherwise, there would have been. We've been throwing.
there was
No.
fire.
Well,
Like-
my argument is basically it's we're arguing what makes a good dad, not what
Yeah.
makes a
Yeah.
good person.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
more,
Yeah.
I think, like in terms of like being a parent, that trumps morals, in my opinion. Like,
Yep.
like just you want the best for your kid.
Yeah. Or you at least want good for them, whatever that good is in your
Yes.
view. Now, see, the cool thing about it, what that's about this list is, and I've been loving this the whole time, is because when you look at the dads, they're like not necessarily the greatest people like we're talking about. They want what they view as good, because even bad guys have a motivation that they think I'm doing the right thing. So even bad parents who just want their children to be the best people in their eyes are still pretty good parents overall, because they give a shit and they will go at it for their kid. They will put forth the effort, but that doesn't make them perfect.
Like,
you know what I mean?
You missed it, but I put Walter White at good dad.
Yeah, Walter White was a good dad, but the whole
Yeah.
problem with Walter White, but he was a fuck up as a human. He was trying to do the
Yes.
right thing. We all are as parents.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking gross. I hate it. But like we're terrible. Humans we cause trauma. Just every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what I said and what I've been saying, having a choice to be a parent and taking it says volumes. Like
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
choose
Agreed.
to be a dad when you don't have to.
Yep. No, you
Yep.
you nailed it. So
And so like he went not only did he go like way beyond, being a parent, like he was a parent, he was a friend, you know what I mean? Like in the end, he was her lifeline to the world, you know what I mean, for a long time. And then when she started figuring it out on her own, that's when things went really bad. And the whole thing about it too is that's just parenting, man. Your kids are just going to get up and walk away one day, and you're going to be like, "Well, fuck."
yep. No,
Well,
I mean just
Yep.
like just 10 out of 10 applause, man. Like you fucking get it. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
Thanks,
Love you,
Dizzy.
it is.
Love you too. Oh, are we allowing Autumn back in here?
Yes, let him back in.
Yeah,
So-
I told him.
Please, guys, if you haven't had a chance, if y'all didn't know, go follow Diz. Just like awesome, just a fucking awesome dad, awesome person. Like he knows shit. Very seasoned man. He knows his shit. Go follow him, all right? Like I fucking love Diz. He's a great dude. So give him a follow. Clip. There's a clip. I'm right there.
Clip. Yay.
Clip.
We stand Diz. Diz is good.
Yep, we stand is.
I don't like the old man seasoning.
job. And it's sucking at video games.
I
do it fucking
Well, you don't have to put it on
I
everything,
do.
but we recommend it on fries.
Old man seasoning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on my old man seasoning. Okay, like look it. It's there.
Brought to you by Old Spice.
Old man seasoning is just salt and pepper. You can see it in your hair.
Absolutely.
All right, shall we
Go
move
follow
forward?
Diz, awesome person. All right, we've got is that the dude from Friday Night Lights?
No, that is the dad from Godzilla, the legendary Godzilla.
That is still the guy from Friday Night Lights, though.
Probably. I don't know. I don't know the actor.
This will to come in my time at Pat. Dadazard is a great dad too. We love Dadazard.
Yeah.
Dadazard does like really cool stuff with Pokemon, like streaming it.
I love Pokemon.
Go follow him. He's awesome. Can we get a shout out for Dadazard? He's super awesome, very wholesome. Love that guy dearly. Very cool. Yes. Hold on, we'll get a clip of him. And this one has no audio, dude. There, hold on, we go.
It's Amogus.
Mogus. Amogus.
Amogus.
Oh, man, I kind of want to do another Amogus.
I want to. I told you I wanted to.
Really?
When? I don't recall.
It was when they had like some really cool mode that sounded fun, but
Link is just standing behind me.
Yeah.
Standing there.
Yeah, he was.
It's
Fury. I don't know. Fury is a really good.
that's
liar.
old.
Oh,
So yeah, like Desart takes part in a lot of the charity stuff locally. So go give him a follow. He's super awesome. We love him.
all right. Shall we move on to Mark Russell from Godzilla?
Sure. This is so fucking left field, dude.
You know what? I think I had just recently watched Godzilla when I first made the list, and it's like, yeah, him. First movie, he is actively trying to destroy Godzilla because Godzilla killed his son. In the second movie, he still is pissed off at Godzilla for killing his kid, but his other kid has like a very weird connection with Godzilla, and he realizes that Godzilla is the way better of two big scary monsters. And so he does things to help Godzilla to ultimately save the world and save his kid, because his kid is right where big scary King Ghidorah is, and the only one who can fight King Ghidorah is Godzilla. So that's his whole thing. Probably dad exclamation point.
All right.
Maybe dad quotes.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I may be misremembering. Did we have Godzilla on the MILF list?
We did not put Godzilla on the MILF.
Oh, that would have been so funny.
That would have been.
God.
Well, hey, we don't know because there's some Godzillas that are female. There's some Godzillas that are male. I do not know what the legendary Godzilla is. I believe it's male.
The PILF list. The parents, I would.
Oh my god.
No,
All right.
we'll make a monster fucker list eventually, Psyche.
God.
But yeah,
All
let's
right,
just do
so-
dad quotes.
Friday Night Lights dad from Godzilla. Where's he go?
Quotes.
Dad.
Sounds good.
Dad.
All right. What is this? This looks like it's what the fuck? Who is this?
That's Master Splinter. That
That's
is
Master
specific-
Splinter?
Yeah.
That's Master Splinter from the 2012 Ninja Turtles because I just think that's his best design. I love that design. And also he is top tier dad in that Ninja Turtle. He's very good dad.
Yeah, top Poppy for sure.
but-
He took in those little babies and he taught them how to fight.
Yeah, he raised 4 fucking kids when he did not have to, so check mark. And he trains them to be heroes and instills good morals in them so that they are good people. Master Splinter, top Poppy.
Sounds
no
good
question.
to me. I will not do
Top
that.
Poppy.
Diz says, though, by the way, in the original Japanese films, Godzilla and all the other monsters are referred to with gender-neutral pronouns equivalent to it, while the English dub versions, Godzilla is especially described as male.
I feel like I'm losing my mind because I remember growing up with Godzilla being a mom.
That was in the really shitty 2001 American
Yeah.
Godzilla, Zilla.
Yeah, like
Big
their
cat,
baby eggs laid.
Yeah. Since that movie came out, actual like Toho has made a Godzilla movie where regular Godzilla murdered the crap out of that one immediately with no contest because they hate that one.
Mommy Zilla.
No, Mommy Zilla got nuked.
All right,
Oh,
next
my
up we have Jack Morrison.
Darren
76.
76.
Heal upon me. I've got you in my sights.
But you know what he doesn't have in his sights?
A fucking PvE campaign.
Yep.
Yeah.
Doesn't have a PvE campaign because
They
Blizzard
killed
doesn't
the
know
story.
fucking shit. Those stupid
so
motherfuckers canceled the PvE campaign. I'm gonna stop.
Yeah. No, we're talking about dads here.
Yeah.
Soldier 76 is great. Lux, can you bring my blood pressure medicine too? God damn it! Fucking Blizzard!
We
It's
are
okay.
the spouses that are on the blood pressure.
Ah!
You doing okay, buddy?
No, I'm
No,
not.
Blizzard
You don't
sucks.
understand, Autumn.
Blizzard
You don't
sucks.
understand.
You always got Fortnite.
No, it's not the same.
It's not
To-
the same.
To be so involved in Overwatch and be part of the community, and then have high hopes. And just, you don't know, man. You don't.
I've been playing Overwatch since beta.
Same.
I've been
met
playing
so
since
many
beta.
people because
2016,
of it.
right after it came
I've
out. fully.
cosplayed. This is like this is mine and Lux's connection.
Like, I wouldn't have met Gray if not for Overwatch.
Yeah.
Because I met you through an Overwatch streamer I collabed with.
I'm here because of Overwatch.
Yeah. So many people in my community that I know and I'm friends with are through this game.
But okay.
Just
Enough
look at
us
the
raping.
60, 76, man.
Let's
Yeah.
separate the problem
Okay.
from the person.
Yeah.
Great dad hot.
Great
Great-
dad hot.
Great
dad
dad hot.
No,
Everybody
that's
Great
no
dad
discount
hot.
there.
And then we're
Yeah.
gonna move on, so we don't have to talk about it anymore.
Okay.
because
Oh,
it's the
shit.
wrong
Oh.
dad.
Okay.
I moved the
Isn't
wrong
Good Dad-
one. Clark
There you
was a
go.
good dad, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Clark's a good dad.
All right. We
All
got
right.
Morpheus.
Yep.
Morpheus.
Morpheus from the Matrix.
Dad,
Just
exclamation
Dad.
point.
I am so confused. Why?
I don't know who told me to put him on this list, but someone told me to put him on the list. I'm sorry. I don't know.
don't really have an opinion of him as a father figure, period.
Like,
Dad,
he trains
exclamation.
Neo.
Yeah.
Yeah, he trains Neo, but that's
No,
about
I
it.
wouldn't even say like he's exclamation point dad. He's just like a
I
father
quotes
figure.
Dad.
No,
Like, Dad?
no, no. Dad is our the Goku conversation. He is a shitty dad. Trust me.
Yeah,
No,
Piccolo
you-
raised them kids.
Yeah, no, Piccolo raised those kids.
Yeah.
We all know that.
Like, he is not around
You
for
be like
Goten's life.
But
Like,
Morpheus, he's just a like
He's there.
he's there. He's a
He's there.
Doesn't he put himself in danger though to like protect oh god, it's been so long since I watched the dang
Trinity?
movies. Someone I remember him getting gravely
Neo?
hurt because maybe it was Neo.
Dad is our. I'll have to send you the VOD for last week's conversation because
Oh, it got
Boy.
heated.
It got
heated.
good. It got
And this
good.
might extend to a third part. So
Yeah, we've
All
It's
still
right.
gonna
got
have to.
we've still got 30 plus stats.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So,
Another-
the last-
we got a half hour.
Totally.
last 10 minutes, which will end at 10:30, we're gonna speed run it. It's gonna be like 20 seconds a piece for each dad. So,
Yeah.
Oof.
anyways,
It'll
all
be
right.
just vibes.
Yes, just vibes.
Okay, Mr. Krabs.
Fucking
SpongeBob
love.
boy.
I fucking love Mr. Krabs and Pearl's dynamic. Like he's one of my
Morty
favorite
is
dads
just saying hot
on
dad.
television.
Well, yeah,
No,
because
no.
Morty wants to
No,
eat him
listen
with
to-
butter.
Yeah,
No.
Morty.
Oh, Morty.
No,
Don't eat the dads.
I'd
Don't
say
eat
good
it.
dad. And like, there are some episodes where he's like a dad to SpongeBob too, and he helps him and like walks him through stuff.
Yeah, I think
All
good
right.
dad.
All right,
Yeah.
good dad.
crab dad.
All right, next up.
That's Dad Weasley from
Dad
Harry
Weasley.
Potter. He's got
Great.
like
Great dad.
he's got like
Great
7
dad.
kids. He's poor, but still doing everything he can.
Wait.
Very involved
Wait.
with his kids' lives.
Wait. Cave says, here's my argument for dad for Mr. Krabs.
Oh my
Um,
god.
He's a crab. He's bright red. He's already cooked.
Oh my,
Oh my
oh,
god.
Oh,
Why would you
oh,
say you're not wrong?
Oh. Psyche, is your childhood undergoing some trauma right now?
Drama,
Undergoing.
drama.
He was
But
cooked
all right.
the whole time.
Yeah, I'd say great dad.
Great
All
dad.
right.
Oh, just great dad, not great dad, huh? Unless
No.
you're into gingers, but
All right. No, I have an argument there, honestly.
Yeah.
All
all right.
next.
Now we move on to Mufasa.
Mufasa.
Great dad hot.
He's
Man,
got a
are you
silky
psychic?
voice.
Psyche,
No,
can
no.
you say you're
listen,
not a furry
you
again real quick?
cannot. Okay, listen. The voice. James Earl Jones. Listen, the
But
voice.
It's a silky voice.
Simba.
I am not attracted to this lion in any way, but the voice. Great dad hot.
I mean, as far as dadly things, he does try to teach his son how to be a king, how to like respect life as is the way of a king, like the circle of life and whatnot. He also jumps into danger twice to save him. Like,
Sorry, don't look at chat.
I
No,
think
I've already
Great
looked at chat.
Dad. Like, I think Great Dad, he's a solid character.
Got them cat balls, boys.
Yeah, I'm gonna say great dad too. Like,
Great
good
Yeah.
lessons
dad
there.
hot.
Good lessons there.
Great dad hot.
Psyche,
No, I'm not
Psyche,
putting great dad hot.
Psyche, the link is
Dude.
in your chat. The link is in your chat in Psyche Paths.
Listen,
You have power to
The-
make your own list.
Mufasa and that voice to me says to me grandfather like, and I don't want to fuck a grandfather. Okay,
That's the guilt list.
I don't want to do a gilf list.
We can have the guy in Gravity Falls, Grunkle Stan. We
He's
can
on here. He's on here.
Ah,
But okay, moving forward, Nathan Drake.
Nathan Drake. I would. He's hot no matter what section we put him in. I'm just saying.
I don't know who this is.
From Uncharted.
Uncharted.
Oh.
That's the thing. Teeth, remember, it's not so much that they're a father, but they exude father energy.
Yeah, they have to exude daddy energy.
I have the MILF presentation. I have the MILF Prezi. We need to go over.
So,
now, doesn't he become a dad in like the 4th game though?
I have not gotten past the 1st game, so I don't know. I've played the beginning of the 2nd, but other than that, no, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, he gives up hot energy no matter what. Save it to the color. No, I'm not putting Mr. Krabs in hot dad area, Morty.
He does have a kid. Nathan Drake does have a kid. Cassie Drake.
Okay.
Autumn, vote for me. I don't have any opinions on this man.
You just dad. I don't know how he interacts with child, but I'm gonna say dad. Dad.
Yeah,
sure. He's attractive, but I really don't think it's a part of his character at all. As Teeth is saying, like, I agree with that.
So, quotations dad?
Yeah, I voted quotations dad.
Gotcha.
Yep. All right. Next, we have Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Great dad hot.
Great dad hot. No question about it.
Wait. You could argue terrible dad hot because he burns Anakin.
No.
But he's not Anakin's dad.
Anakin
like
is
a
not
brother.
his kid. Anakin is not his kid. It's his brother. He says that,
Okay,
yes.
listen. I need to... Okay. Good person versus good dad. We have to remember he is a good guy. But is he a good father figure?
Now...
Because look,
Because, looking at him in the movies and in regards to Ahsoka, who is also a Padawan of his.
Yeah.
As well as Anakin.
No.
Because
Remember,
if his end up a certain way.
Anakin was training Ahsoka, though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for a wife to start then.
But he mentors a lot. He mentors Ahsoka a lot throughout Clone Wars.
Mm-hmm. Great dad hot is my vote too.
Great and hot.
I'm not super into Star Wars, so I will defer to y'all's judgment. But just because just good doesn't always mean good parent.
True. But also, hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there.
You are a bold one.
Look, you wouldn't put the lion in hot for the
You're my brother, I can.
Yeah, you put the lion in hot, so.
Because of the voice.
Great dad hot. Great dad hot.
Great dad hot. I'm fucked. Next up, we got Octodad. Because,
dad.
He's dad.
Great dad hot.
Exclamation point dad.
Yeah, you know what? He's got 8 tentacles. Great dad hot.
No,
good dad. Good dad. Good dad.
Also,
good dad.
Great dad hot.
No.
Good dad.
Shut up, Morty.
Let them tentacles. Morty's right.
No. He's
Everyone
just dad.
Settle down.
Exclamation point, dad. He was trying his damnedest to be dad. He's not good. He's not great. He's just dad. He was just fucking flinging his goddamn tentacles all over the place just to get through the goddamn fucking supermarket. He is dad. He is dad.
You're allowed to be wrong.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
I can end this call immediately. I don't know if you know that.
If you don't like our listing, in the Psychepath Community General tab is the link to this list. You can make your own and then tell us in there. So please.
Great dad hot.
Great dad hot.
No, okay. Can we settle down and can we talk about Ozai, please?
Trash
Oh,
dad,
no.
trash dad, trash dad, trash dad,
Yeah.
trash dad.
Where's possible, Dad?
Worst,
Terrible.
no,
Where's
trash
possible,
on
Dad?
the same level as ego.
I
Trash
don't
dad.
have a trash tier.
Okay.
I
listen,
do.
listen.
It's right
on
there
fire
next
dad.
to ego.
On fire dad. Wait, on fire dad.
On fire,
Irony.
dad.
He is the
Yeah.
Phoenix King.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
fire dad.
Okay. Fine. On fire, dad.
Or you could do terrible but hot, literally.
No.
No,
No.
that's
That is
what on fire
burn.
dad is.
No.
That's
He is
burn
not
dad.
that attractive to me. He is trash.
Yeah, but Mark Hamill voice though.
I don't care.
I'm not long
But no,
hair. and
he's
that
I'm
terrible.
sorry.
black hair.
Trash. Just
Trash.
trash.
Bottom tier, burned his kid, tried to lightning bolt his kid, did not care about his other kid until like after she wasn't useful anymore. Genocidal maniac, no.
I don't care that you all think he's hot. Some point there was like a 9 to 10 ratio where it's just like, okay, yes, he's hot. I don't care. That 1 to 10 ratio says trash. Trash, trash, trash,
Trash.
trash, trash, trash. Okay, trash. Next one.
And you burn your trash. So
I
there.
fucking. I'm locking you out of my house in June. Okay.
She'll come in through the windows.
She'll still
Good
get
luck. I have security cameras everywhere now.
She'll crawl in through the vents like Solid Snake.
I have
Like
security.
the alien. She's trained.
I will hire police.
So next we have
Next we have Pete from Disney.
Good dad.
Exclamation point, dad.
Yeah, terrible guy. He's a jerk, especially to his neighbors. But like, as far as his kids go, he spoils his daughter, and he's like rough on Pete Jr. But like, he's not terrible. I think.
I would say, quote unquote, dad.
Yeah, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Yeah. No argument there. No discussion. I think.
Yeah,
Pete
Pete
is just
dead.
dad. Yes, I agree, honey.
But now we move to Peter.
Peter Griffin.
Peter Griffin.
fucking trash. I hate Peter
Trash.
Griffin.
I wouldn't
man.
say he's like
I-
trash.
He's
I
terrible. He's
hate
terrible.
him. Some of the shit he says. 'cause
At
I
his
remember-
best.
Now, okay,
Yeah,
here's the thing.
he-
Does he
His
say
best
the
terrible.
things he says because the writers make him say it in terms of a cheap joke?
Family
But,
Guy
like,
is all cheap
that is-
jokes.
that is his character though, and
Yeah.
like the shit he says to Meg, just
He
like
abuses Meg.
Worst
Oh.
possible dad.
he
I'd say
barely
trash.
recognizes Stewie as a
Trash.
person. Yeah.
Okay. All right. No, that's valid. No, that's the thing. Teeth is a good point. Is he as bad as Ego? I
okay, then you could. Yeah,
I think okay. We need another tier. We need the ego
No,
tier.
no,
we need to bump it lower.
no, because I would put him on the same level as Rick Sanchez.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, okay, what people do in tier lists, they will move them around, like move their image, so like closer to the name of the tier is like better. So like farther left is better. So like
Yeah.
he's higher than Rick. Okay, higher than Judge and Rick, because Judge, the yellow-haired guy, did eugenics his kids, and Peter hasn't eugenics anybody.
Yeah.
But like
Could
he's
also
very
argue, like,
abusive
The severe amount of mental trauma received from
and
him.
Yes.
physical.
Because,
Yes.
fun psychological fact, physical trauma and mental trauma have the same effects on your brain.
Mhm.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I would put him right there. I think that's a safe spot. Very bad dad, worst possible dad,
Yeah.
but not fully trash as Ozai or Ego. Also,
Now
not Burns.
moving forward.
Okay. I can deal with yeah.
Yeah, worst possible. He's terrible.
All right, who the fuck is this?
This is Master PN Dao, Sokka's master from Avatar.
Yeah.
I don't remember him at all.
He
The one who
unfortunately
helped
he was only in 2 episodes in season 3, but dude, slick as hell. He is a master of swordsmanship. He trains Sokka. He does not care about what nation you are from. He is part of the White Lotus. He will train you if you show humility and strength and the potential to be a great person. That is exactly what he sees in Sokka. He is super cool guy, very strong mentor. He helps Sokka make his sword, yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking Great Dad or Great Dad Hot, because while he's there for a very short time, he is nothing but helpful and supportive to Sokka as a person, and he is smooth as hell.
All right. I will put him at Great Dad.
Great.
Unfortunately, I don't remember his character at all. I love Avatar, but I just don't remember it at all.
Psyche.
I just saw Morty type hot daddy butter, and I'm not okay.
Also, I'm
not
gonna
okay.
hydrate, but not because of what you just asked.
Yeah, slurp down that hot daddy butter.
Shut up. All right, we got Piccolo here.
Piccolo. Raised two
Mommy.
kids that were not his own.
Clipping
Three.
Acorn's telling us to shut up.
Actually, guys, I realized he raised 3 Saiyans who weren't his own. He raised Gohan, Goten, and Pan, who is Gohan's kid.
Top Poppy. I'm
Top
gonna say
Poppy.
it. Piccolo is
Yeah.
Top Poppy.
All right, we'll have no argument there. Sure. Top Poppy. All right, this guy here from
This is
Stardew.
Oh,
Pierre from Stardew Psyche, go
fuck
off.
Pierre. Fuck this motherfucker. I hate him. I hate him so much.
Wow.
He is rude to you. He lies about where he gets like his produce and everything. He treats his daughter like she's a freak, and we don't even know if that's his biological daughter. There's some theories in Stardew.
No. It's a wizard's kid.
Yeah, that's totally the
100%
She
wizard.
eats rocks.
I
No,
would
I married
say,
her.
I would say terrible dad, because, and also if you do the Stardew Valley events, every single one of them, he's like selling stuff, and his wife says stuff like, "I wish he joined the family for just one day," and like that's in game. That's like he's
Yeah,
just
no.
a shitty guy.
He's a shitty guy.
All right, cool. Pokemon guy here, number 1.
Yeah. So this is Professor Birch. He is May's dad in Hoenn games, so Ruby, Emerald, Sapphire. He's generally just kind of dad. Like, he doesn't go above and beyond. I believe he gets a little more done in the show, but he's the Pokemon professor, so just him being knowledgeable about things means he can't be in the show very often because he'll answer too many questions that the team is supposed to figure out for themselves. So, like, I think dad exclamation point, because he cares about his 2 kids in the show and he's helpful enough.
So like, wait, what I'm hearing is maybe dad exclamation point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right, sounds good to me. I have
Sure.
I have no input. Yeah, this is.
I have no.
All right, Pokemon guy number 2.
This is Professor Kukui from the Alola games, Sun and Moon. One dude's hot, wife is hot. He's a pro wrestler. He's super helpful to Ash and to like everyone he meets. He's always trying to impart knowledge on people, like to help them be better people. And he's just a fun guy to be around. So
Great Dad
Great
Hot.
dad hot.
I think Great Dad Hot.
All right.
Huh.
Pokemon guy number 3.
Professor Sycamore,
Oh,
kind of middle. He's from X and Y. He's French. He was the first in a long continuing line of hot Pokemon professors. Gen 6, they made him, and everyone on the internet was like, hello?
yeah. It's just pretty cute.
So he's helpful enough from what I recall from the anime, but he kind of falls farther back in the professor syndrome. Just like, he's there. He's
All right,
there, but
so-
he does stuff.
Dad or dad?
I think dad.
All right.
but like probably just above Birch because he is prettier. Unless you like Birch, like Birch isn't unpretty.
Boo, Morty, boo! All right.
Sneakers.
All right, so we're in the last 10 minutes of the stream here. We're going to go ahead and run through the lightning round.
Yeah, before we hit lightning round, the guy right next to Professor Utonium, he's another Pokemon. Put him in where Terrible Dad Hot, because he is a terrible dad in Scarlet and Violet.
Got it. All right.
Yeah. He's hot because it's Pokemon. It's Pokemon Mommy and Daddy for a reason. Because those professors are hot as hell.
Yes.
But he's terrible.
All right. I know the jawline. I agree with you, Tech. I agree with you. All
Prof
right.
Utonium, hit it.
All right, 20 seconds. Here we go. Teutonium.
Great Dad Hot.
Raises a great dad. I think great dad.
I would say hot. I would say great dad.
Great dad. He
Listen,
raises three kids with
listen.
superpowers.
Listen.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I might.
Thank you, Morty. Thank you.
It's
There's
totally
something
line.
about him.
All right.
He's got the ring.
Great and hot. It is. There we go. All right. Stan Marsh. Stan Marsh.
Randy Marsh. Randy Marsh.
Whatever.
Great
Randy-
Dad.
Great
I
dad.
think.
Great dad.
Yeah.
Great dad.
I know. Tech say top tier.
He does get into fights at baseball games, sort of kind of for his kids, but also for his own ego.
But like also in the world of South Park, he's probably the best actor.
Yeah, no, he doesn't actively abuse his kids
Yeah.
like everyone else.
I know.
The
I would
standard
say.
is on the floor.
Yeah. Like I don't know. I would say just great dad. Not.
Yeah, great dad.
Yeah, great dad.
I
would
can't
say
say
good
top
dad.
tier dad that ever was. Along with Tech, I'll throw top tier daddy. Top toppy.
Toppy
You know what?
Poppy?
Yeah. Like he's at the low end of Toppy Poppy, but
Yeah.
he's there.
Yeah, he's bottom top Poppy.
Who the
sure.
fuck is this?
This is
Bottom
Regis
top.
Lucius Kellum from Final Fantasy 15. I was told to put him on the list. I know
Fucking
nothing
what?
about Final Fantasy.
All right, 20 seconds. Here we go.
I don't know who this is.
I don't know who he is, so
Dad.
Dad.
he's from Final Fantasy 15.
Sure is a dad.
Good.
That's dad.
Exclamation point
All
dad or
right.
just dad?
Quotes dad.
Well, it's dad. Got it. All right, cool. All right, we've got Reinhardt.
Great Dad
Reinhardt.
Hot.
No,
Great Dad Hot.
either Great Dad Hot or Top Poppy.
Group up on me.
I will not accept anything less than Great Dad Hot.
Great
Top
dad
Poppy.
hot. I am great dad hot.
He is huge, he is strong, he is noble, he has a great heart, he raises Brigitte to be just as noble and heroic as he is. He is constantly sacrificing himself to protect people beneath him. Top Poppy. I
I
vote
would
Top
say
Poppy.
top puppy. Reinhardt is top puppy. No,
He is the reason I made this list, goddammit. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we've got Rick
Rick Grimes.
Grimes.
Yep, Rick Grimes. I know nothing about Walking Dead. Go.
I don't know. Kind of
Dad.
Kind of cringe.
Yeah,
bad
sometimes
dad?
he does really good things, and sometimes he fucks up terribly. So,
So, quotes dad?
Quotes dad it is.
Quotes dad.
yeah.
All right, this is Robert Hawkins. This is Andy's vote. I know exactly what Andy would say. Andy would say Great Dad or Great Dad Hot. Actually, sorry, she would say Top Poppy. This guy, anti-racist, leads community center, is super, super, super on board with his kid being a hero because he knows how good of a heart his kid has. He's there for his two kids. He just good man. Top fucking dad.
All right,
Top
great dad it is. Sounds good.
Okay.
Samwise Gamgee.
Samwise Gamgee. Someone say words.
Doesn't give me father energy, but he's a good person.
I'd say great dad, I
think he would be a
suppose.
Potatoes.
I think he would
Yeah.
be a good dad.
He doesn't give dad energy, but I know he does eventually become a dad.
He
so
gives
like,
ankle energy.
yeah,
I think he would be a good dad. At the
yeah.
very
Good
minimum.
or great dad is what I'm hearing.
I'll say great dad.
Luck says great, so we'll listen.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll go with the wife's great dad. Yep. All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, next up we've got Scott Lang.
Scott
God,
Lang.
I just want to put him all the way up here, honestly.
It was just tip top.
Tippy toppy, like graded hot.
Great Dad Hot.
What's he from?
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man.
He's Ant-Man.
That's
Is he a
fucking
dad
Paul.
in Ant-Man?
It's Paul
Yeah.
Rudd, yes.
I
Yeah.
know it's Paul Rudd, but I didn't know from like
Yeah.
what still.
Yeah, he's a dad from the
I haven't
first
seen
Ant-Man.
Quantumania yet.
Yeah, he's pretty up there after Quantumania. Like he
Don't
does
say
things.
this. I don't. Yeah, just
Yeah, he does good things. There you go.
Okay.
no spoilers. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
just
Great
Dad
Dad
hot.
Hot.
That's all I need to know.
All
who
right,
the fuck is this?
This guy took his 6-year-old daughter, fused her with a dog into a talking chimera, and was horrible.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, no, trash.
Bottom.
I will
Trash.
put nothing else. Trash.
Right between
Trash.
those two. Yep, right there. There
Trash.
we go. There
Trash,
we go.
Trashy trash.
Wow, y'all are saying so much trash.
No, oh yeah. No, he literally takes dog and girl, smushes them together
Full
into
Metal
a
Alchemist.
abomination for money.
Sorry, it's
Full Metal Alchemist.
Brotherhood.
Wait. Can you say the line you were saying the other day, Acorns?
I mean, sorry. Let me the music.
Oh.
Full Metal Alchemist.
No. The other one you were doing with that voice.
Full Metal Alchemist.
No. Last night you were
What?
using that voice.
What one?
Am I misremembering completely?
What was I saying?
You
What was I
might be
saying?
misremembering.
During the meme game?
Yeah.
What was I saying?
With,
Oh,
the
yeah,
deep voice?
yeah. You mean
Submissive and breedable.
There we go.
all right, there you go.
Which is perfect because we're talking about Shrek.
Yeah.
Why don't we have that as a
No,
category?
he is just
Submissive
in
and
quotation
breedable.
marks dad.
Yeah.
Nothing
quotes
else.
Ted.
That is where he's staying.
I want
He's-
you to know I don't believe this, but I know Andy would say great dad hot, but she's not
No,
here.
no.
She already
No,
got her one
not
with
hot
Robert.
dad. I don't care, Tuck. I don't care. Andy's not here. He stays at exclamation point dad. Not
That's
here.
it.
I don't put him at
Dad.
exclamation point dad.
Yeah. Exclamation point dad. Because I don't think
he
he's
is
a
not
great
hot. I don't care. I don't get it. I don't get what the internet's fucking obsession with fucking Shrek is. It's just he's serviceable dad. That's it.
All right.
He's a
That
dad
is
who
it.
will service you.
That-
Oh, no.
Shut the
Okay.
fuck up. All right, next one.
Let's
Who
keep
the fuck
moving.
is this?
This is Sig Curtis, also from Full Metal Alchemist. He basically adopts and trains the two main characters. He's a big, beefy man, great dad, awesome guy, good person.
Great dad.
Great dad because he steps up when these two do not have a dad.
Great
He
dad.
steps up
Sounds
hard.
good. All right, we got Simba.
Simba.
Great dad.
God,
I
think-
why do you do this?
Where does Simba go?
put him in good dad because I don't remember the second movie, but I think he's okay.
Sounds good. Who the fuck is this?
That's
Great
Maze Hughes,
dad.
also from Full
Great
Metal Alchemist.
dad.
Great
A
dad.
lot of Full
He
Metal
loves
Alchemist
his
here
daughter.
already.
Yeah. He loves his daughter with everything in his heart.
Yeah.
Sirius Black.
Serious Black, I don't know. Someone say
Great dad hot.
Great
Fine,
dad
you know
hot.
what?
Sounds good. A lot of these we're rushing through, and I'm sure people have
Severus
opinions.
Severus
Great
Snape.
dad hot. Severus Snape. Severus
Snape.
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 Where the
Severus
fuck does
Snape.
he go?
Terrible
Hans
dad
Gruber.
hot.
Where
I think
does
terrible.
Hans Gruber go?
Terrible dad?
Terrible dad hot.
Terrible dad hot. Hans Gruber goes and terrible dad hot. Got it. Who the fuck is this?
Okay, this is Sojiro Yukihira. He is the main character's dad in Food Wars.
Yeah.
This dude is an amazing chef, taught his kid everything he knows, but sort of sneaky, sort of kind of. So
And
his
he's
kid
hot.
didn't
On the
realize it,
clock.
and he's hot as hell.
All
Yeah,
right, terrible
great
dad
dad
hot.
hot.
Got it.
No, he's good. Dad. He's good.
Good dad
No, he's
hot.
good.
Got it.
Yeah.
The Panic and Gray and Ice voices at the same time.
Good, great dad hot. Got it.
Okay, this is Brick and Mordecai from Borderlands 3. They basically raised Tina from 2 to 3. they're pretty good dads, but like, they make a cute couple, but they're dads, good dads.
Just good dad?
Yeah, good dads.
All right.
Because they're still bandits who are murdering people on the borderline.
So we leave it at Idris Elba from Pacific Rim for the next stream.
Yeah, so we'll start there next time.
Yeah.
This will give us a good 2 hours worth of content.
Because
Is that Haruhi's dad from Oran High School Host Club?
Of course it is.
Great, Dad, hot. I know that's for next week.
I'm just saying,
we get to talk about them.
Yeah.
my favorite ones to talk about in the future are going to be Yondu. The most.
Okay.
Yondu the most. I have things to say about Yondu.
And Psyche, if you notice, Galir's on here, and I'm excited to talk about Galir.
Yes.
Also,
So-
Gendo Akari is on here.
Yep,
and
I put
boy,
Gendo
do I
on.
have shit to say about him.
Next week is going to be amazing.
Everyone after Zeus is the add-ons.
I need to ask, are we gonna take more submissions to like round it out a little bit more?
We're already at 150 dads.
I mean, just to fill it in for next week.
Maybe 10 more tops.
10 more tops. Please put them.
There you go, chat.
Put the link in the chat where you can submit. Specifically, like put it in the Psyche Pass.
Yeah,
Discord.
it's going to be in Psyche Paths general for the community.
Post the link though, because people might not be there. I don't know.
The link's already in there. I posted it earlier today.
In the chat. I'm just saying in the chat.
Oh yeah. So the link to the Discord or just the link to
Psyche, it's up to you. How do you want to do this?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to do.
I'll post for the stream team Discord.
Yeah.
You post the link to the thingy.
to the list.
Yeah.
I'm going ahead and I'm just putting Svarog in for next time.
All I want is James Hetfield. It's all I care about.
Invite. Copy link.
And that's the community link, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which channel did you say?
It's going to be in community general, and I'm also going to put it in Psyche Paths in the promote in the collab channel as well.
Yes.
So if you join the Discord and you're like, I can't comment or see anything, make sure you read the rules and click both hearts. And then you should be good.
Yes.
It should assign you a role.
Yes. So that is it. We'll be doing this again next week, 8 p.m. Eastern here on this stream. Thank you again for Gray for bringing this to us. This has been a great. I love this. This has been so much fun.
This is pretty fun.
So
Right.
great.
I gotta head out.
Wait, Psyche, do you want to promote anything or whatever? Or
The latest episode of our podcast came out today.
let me go fucking grab it.
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. And it's a two-parter. So there's the first episode where we cover one book, and then this is the second part of that book. And the second part is wildly different because we drink while we do the podcast. And
Shit, wrong fucking link. God damn it. Hold
don't
on.
listen in front of your family. You'll get in trouble.
Or do and live in an interesting time,
So that's
Right,
Wham
I'm heading
Bam.
out.
Thank you, man. Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Wham Bam. Thank you, man. You can listen to it wherever you listen to podcasts. It is a lot of fun. Gray, do you want to promote anything or whatever? Or?
Yeah, I really have nothing to promote.
Okay.
Just my channel, Grey Gnarl. You've probably shouted me out, or I'm in the title.
You're
I'm
in the title.
addable.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, just
So-
come hang out. We're playing Sunhaven on days when I can play Sunhaven. It's really fun. Yeah, still time.
It's he's over there somewhere. So, Autumn, do you want to promote anything?
I might be streaming with Psyche Friday. We'll find out together on Friday.
As long as she's feeling better.
Yeah, if she has, a mostly complete back by that point.
Yes, exactly.
If not, I might have to enact an emergency plan, which I will probably rope you two in on for help. So
If I'm available on
when
Friday.
we come to it.
Okay, all right.
If I'm available, I'm probably not going to be available.
Okay. All right.
Oh no. Mostly just to help set up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Don't worry. I have
Right.
I have ideas.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
That's it. I got nothing else going on.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So here is the laundry list of things I had to promote because, boy, we got a lot going here in the Nut House. All right. June 10th, 10 a.m. Eastern is our 4th annual, because we skipped the 4th year, so it's the 4th annual, even so it's the 5th year. Pride stream, 10 a.m. Eastern, June 10th. We got the entire fucking crew here. They'll be in town raising money for the Grand Rapids Trans Foundation. Making sure that all my trans fam here in Grand Rapids can have some good times, support, name changes, whatever they need to do. Even scholarships. If you're going through a skilled trades program and you're trans, they help you out with that. So, just great stuff. Also, fucking music out the wing wang. I have a new album coming out soon. Gatito Hombre. Another selection of lo-fi tracks. Coming out May 29th. Wherever you listen to music. As soon as I can get the goddamn fucking link. Just give me the link. Give me the link. So there's that. Last but not least, I have a single of a cover